Hey everybody, I just got in from a 6.35 kilometer run walk. Today's WOD was to do a combination of walking, jogging, and running, so it was an opportunity for me to get outside and get a 5K in. Ever since I moved in here, I've been wanting to map out a route for myself because I used to do a 5K walk around my old place. It's been about a year since I've done that, and so I learned that the Google is a liar. The Google told me that the route that I chose was 5 kilometers. That's what I wanted to do. It turns out, using my Fitbit and another app, it was actually 6.35 kilometers. I don't think I switched the route around at all. One thing is that Google does not tell you the inclines. And I went up into a place called the Highlands. I've ever actually driven up through there, and it actually is quite a few hills all the way up. At one point I thought I was going to die, but of course for every route up there's a route down. And that was on the tail end of my route. One thing that I found interesting was that probably around the 4.5 kilometer mark, I started to get this, oh, somebody's messaging me. I started to get this second wind, and it was almost like, oh yeah, I got this. Like I just started running and I just could keep going magically. I don't know what happened. Unlocked glycogen storage or something just that was hidden away. It was like, I'm not giving this to you until you really need it. And I felt like I could actually keep going. People keep messaging me. I felt like I could keep going, and but I had to do my cool down. I had to come in because I hadn't eaten supper yet, and I needed to get some water. But I'm really proud of myself. I ran about half of it, and I feel like it's something that I feel better now. I didn't get my WOD in this morning, of course, because I knew I was going to run later. And so I had put it off. And so this afternoon I felt sluggish. I just didn't feel myself. I felt gross. I almost felt not guilty, because you shouldn't feel guilty for not working out, but you just felt like you let yourself down a little bit, even though I knew I had this intention of running later. And it was a little bit later than I intended because my iPod was messing up and I couldn't sync it and I couldn't get the songs on that I wanted. Uptown Funk was the last song, and I joked on Facebook that I had started doing a little funky walking, dancing on the cool down just because I couldn't help myself. That's what I do. So anyway, it was a really good time. I'm feeling really good. This is day 11 now, I think, of the WholeLife Manifesto. And I've been eating really clean. I've had a few treats here and there. I don't feel bad at all. I've gotten my paleo diet on track here. And can't wait for tomorrow, day 12 WOD. We're almost 2 weeks in. I can't believe it, 2 out of 9 weeks. And it'll be interesting to see in a couple weeks how much weight release we've had, and maybe take our measurements and see where we're at. So anyway, awesome, and looking forward to doing this again on another night I have some time. I need to make some time in my schedule for these runs. WRUN is what I'm going to call it, because it's a walk run. And looking forward to this Saturday. I'm doing the coldest night of the year walk in Cloverdale with TRBN, and that's a 10 kilometer. So I don't think we're having any intention of running, but it'll be good to get the exercise in. But anyways, keep on moving.